Hi Josiah, my name is Laura and I'm going to be helping you today. Come on in and have a seat wherever you'd like and we'll go ahead and get started. Just tell me a little bit about what brings you here today.
Well, my probation officer. She sent me here because I failed a drug screen for marijuana. I don't personally think it's really that big of a deal, but yeah, that's why I'm here.
Okay, so what do you think some of her concerns were in sending you here?
Well, I mean, first off, she doesn't want to see me go to jail. But one thing, I mean, I had to take off work to be here, and I sure can't afford to lose my job. So that's something I'm kind of concerned about.
So you're worried that having to be here may cause problems with your job?
Well, yeah. And I mean, I can't afford to lose my job. I got fines to pay. If I don't, I'm going to get another violation of probation. If I lose my job, not only will I not be able to pay fines, I'm not going to be able to pay the child support, and that cannot happen. If that happens, then I won't be able to, see my daughter.
So being able to provide for and see your daughter is something that's really important to you.
Of course. I mean, I've worked really hard to turn things around with her. I got a job. I mean, I get to see her. I gained some visitation. I just think it's pretty ridiculous for all that to be at stake, just because I smoked a little marijuana.
Tell me a little bit more about your marijuana use. What does that look like?
I mean, I started using on and off when I was 15, and usually just come home, smoke, and relax. I mean, then it was school, now it was work. Kind of the same thing. Didn't seem like a big deal. I mean, I understand it's causing me, legal issues, but personally, I just don't see it as that big of a deal. And honestly, I don't even know whether or not I want to stop.
So, although you realize that your use is causing you problems with the legal system, you're not sure if you're quite ready to stop just yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, I have a job. I pay my child support. I'm working on paying all these crazy fines. I mean, I'm doing all that. It's not stopping me at all. So no, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's not holding me back from anything.
So you don't see that it's a big deal because you're still able to meet your responsibilities and do the things that you think that you need to do. But what are some things about your situation now that you don't like?
Well, number one, I don't like that I have to be here. Obvious reason why I'm here is because I'm at risk of going to jail. And the biggest thing is, job, whatever, I'm at risk of losing that. And my job, I can take or leave, but I'm at risk of losing my daughter.
So how would you like to see things change?
Really, I just want to be off probation. I don't want to have to worry about this. I've been able to get off probation before, and then, I had a good relationship with my daughter. I provided for my family. Everything was really great. I mean, things were just overall easier. And now, because of probation, it just seems like things just keep getting harder and harder.
So once you set your mind to doing something, you're able to do that, and you've proven that by being able to get off probation one other time before.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see how it's possible for me to continue with all these extra requirements and still hold down a job.
So you want to be a good employee and ensure that you are able to keep your job. Would it be okay if I told you a little bit about some things that have helped other people who are in similar situations than yours?
I mean, yeah, I'm here now. You might as well go ahead.
Well, basically, our facility provides a few different types of services. One of the services we provide includes an inpatient stay where the clients actually come and live here. And then we also follow up with them after they complete the inpatient portion to help them to regain employment, which I know is important for you. Along with the inpatient stay, we also provide outpatient services, which is classes 3 times a week that focus on A&D treatment, alcohol and drug treatment, and they're scheduled after work in the evenings for people who are employed. Whichever one would be best for you is going to be for you to decide, as you're going to know best about that situation. What are some of the things that helped you and to be able to get off probation the first time?
You know, I think back, I guess it was staying away from my friends. I mean, I've had the same group of friends forever. It's just, it's habit, honestly. They all use. And that's just, you know, if I'm hanging around them, I'm going to use. So back then, I kind of just cut everybody off. And because deep down, I knew that, you know, if I went to jail, I mean, obviously that's the biggest way of keeping me from my daughter.
So you're worried that continuing to hang around the group of friends that you have now is going to inhibit you from being able to stop using.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they aren't on probation. And they do the same stuff we were doing when we were 18. They use out every day. And so, yeah, it'd probably be really hard for me to hang around them without using. I mean, they also, you know, they don't have kids. So they don't, you know, they don't understand everything I have to lose.
Yeah, your friends don't have the consequences and the stakes that you have.
No, I mean, I guess they don't really have any consequences associated with it. I always seem to be the one getting caught all the time growing up. I mean, even that was when everybody was using.
It doesn't seem fair to you that you've always had consequences while others seem to be able to use without any.
Yeah. No, I mean, it really doesn't. I guess that's part of the reason why I'm so upset that, you know, I have to be here.
Yeah, because you feel like it isn't a big deal because other people do it all the time without consequences.
Yeah. I mean, but I guess it's my own fault that I'm on probation in the first place. And they didn't make me have kids, and they don't have any to worry about. So
you recognize that although you may not be ready to stop using, that your situation is unique from your friends in that you have a daughter and you're also on probation.